Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Nonprofit Content Plan Challenge. Congratulations, you are halfway through. Today we are talking about consistency and categories. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty, all right, of planning your content strategy. So stay with me, stay focused, remove all distractions, and hopefully I can talk through the rest of today's content. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get this 5-minute timer underway, and let's go. All right, so first things first, I want to talk to you about categories. It is so much more helpful if you can think about 6 to 7 different categories that align with what you do, okay? Things that you can talk about. And then find topics, which are what you can showcase about those categories that you can talk about, right? So that you can easily bulk stuff together. I'm a visual learner, so it might make more sense if I show you what I'm talking about. So this is what mine kind of looks like. So the categories, things that I like to talk about and that I can talk about are about me, show behind the scenes of what I do, inspiration, so quotes, my why, positive stories. I love sharing positive stories about other nonprofits or brands that I really love and appreciate, social tips and tricks like I share with you guys, and product or service if I have something new coming up. Now, how can I showcase all of these? Through images, through videos, through quotes, through graphics. So I can do that through, coffee. Coffee is a big part of me. Daniel is my fiance. We work together a lot. He does video production. My clients and brands. I love to travel. Quotes, as I mentioned, my workspace, and books. And I could even add another one if I wanted to, like my how-to videos. So then what I can do is I can look at each of these and think about how can I talk about me through coffee. I love coffee. It's how I get started every day. So I can do it a little bit about me. I can show behind the scenes of making coffee and how that impacts my day and how it gets me going. I can be inspired by it, right? Daniel, I can talk about my why. I can talk about how we work together, how we love shooting content and tell amazing stories. So you can go through and match up each of these. So if you think about an Instagram grid, if I look at, how many do I have here? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So if I posted 7 pieces of content, I should be able to see each of these reflected once. And then I'm giving meaningful information about myself. So to put this in context for you, I just did an example here where categories and things that you might be able to talk about. And brainstorm this that's specific to your organization. But your mission, behind the scenes, inspiration, the impact you make, and oftentimes you're probably going to make an ask for donations, for volunteers, for support, for sponsors, to come to an event. So then, how can you show each of these? You can show your mission through who you serve. You can show behind the scenes of who you serve. I'm sure you're inspired by who you serve, the impact from somebody you've served, and make an ask showcasing the people you work with. You see how you can use one image and tell a bunch of different stories. So the other thing you can showcase, your staff. Show behind the scenes of your staff in the field. Show behind the scenes, show inspiration from a staff member. If you have an event, if you're in the field working, fundraising, and maybe your blog content and talks about your mission or it's helping you make an ask. So what you want to do is you want to go through and I want you to create your categories, okay? And I want you to write your categories in the comments below. And then I want to write, how would you show them? This gives you buckets of content that help you also think about how to craft your caption, what you're going to discuss in your post. So your topics, these are your photos, these are your images, these are your GIFs, these are your quotes. And then over here, your categories, this is what you're going to talk about in your copy. Okay, let me know if this makes sense in the comments. I want you categories, topics. Okay. Secondly, consistency. This is so key. You do not have to post every single day. Hear me on that. But you do have to post consistently. So if you're going to post Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, always post Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Don't overdo it, okay? And then we're close to running out of time, but this is so important. Also, you can post on Facebook maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays and Instagram on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. You don't have to post the same thing on all the channels. Make them work platform specific. And again, always go back to your insights that we talked about. See what works. See what content is resonating, okay? So down below in the comments, your homework for today is to write your categories, your topics. I'll help you think through them and show you some examples. And then also write down what's your goal for posting. How many times per week is doable for you? And again, this all goes back to your goal, okay? So think about the first goal that you had and how can this all resonate and work together to build a great content plan for you. So I'm excited to see you in the comments and see the amazing work that you're doing. And tomorrow we're on to day 4 talking about captions and hashtags. See you guys there.